fans, thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The season's still in its fledgling state, but enough basketball has been played to see how. We've got time for a quick pregame report. It is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And in tonight's game, pride definitely burned at stake. When you were with the Spurs, or any of the teams, talk about some of the epic conference rivalries. You played it.
Well, I always go back to playing against the Phoenix Suns in the 7 seconds or less Steve Nash-led teams, along with Amari Stoudemire, and what Mike D'Antoni was introducing to the game back in 2005, 2006. Which, by the way, Kevin, everybody is doing now.
Right, yeah.
But tremendous talent on the court at that time, tremendous disparity in style of play, and watching Steve Nash during MVP years trying to conduct his team against the vaunted Spurs. Fantastic, incredibly competitive match.
And a lot of speed. I mean, it was eye-opening to watch.
And it was the Spurs trying to catch up. So how are we going to do the Rock'em Sock'em game against the 7 seconds or less? He took care of it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Shake and Bake. Smooth out there with Harris. And it's the natural. And it's Ware in at the 2 guard. Champ out there with Smooth. Then it's P. Then there's the Mayor. And it's Richardson in at the small forward position.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Harris with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
To see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Good from Harris. Both shots good from the stripe. Pass to Richardson. About 1 minute into the first quarter. He passes to the man. Basket good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Harris. Lays it up off the glass.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Right wing. P passes to Smooth. He gets it in there.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Harris. From the wing. That shot missing. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Champ. He's guarded by AI. Richardson the pass to Smooth. Down low. Here's Champ. He had 19 points in the win again.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin, you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding and the floor. A tremendous performance there.
That puts them in the lead.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Harris against Richardson. Harris misses. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Champ. Pass to Pete. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. And you look at P, among the league leaders, 4th in score.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
To the middle. Champ, the pass to Smooth. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Richardson, no luck. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The dish now to Ware. The pass to Shaken. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Richardson the pass to Champ. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
It's going to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that elite pass. It gets to you right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Unloads from 13. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. 33% here in the first quarter. Here's the Mayor. He's guarded by AI. Passes it to Pete. Kicks it to Rich. Past the arc.
Well defended that time. He has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the natural. He's got 6. Dishes to Harris. To the inside, the natural, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it tacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Most every team now, Brent, looking to run when they can run. Who's the most lethal big man in transition? They can get baseline to baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
Don't think I've seen any player do the type of things at his size and with his stride than Giannis. I just think there were eye-popping plays that people could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish at the rim, grabbing offensive rebounds from the block, not taking any steps and dunking it over the top and getting to the free throw line. Giannis running in transition as a big is a problem for the defense.
And all that on the offense, but on his defensive side, he was always doing the same kind of things defensively. Blocking shots, blocking out, whatever the case may be.
Yep, causing, just the simple fact of being a deterrent, Kevin, to people coming into the lane and using that length. Giannis Antetokounmpo is something special in that regard as a big.
Both ends of the floor, I totally agree. Offensive rebound, goes back up, and Harris lays it up and in. Harris has got 6 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
They need this. That's a miss. He's made 1 and missed 1. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Johnson, wide open. He fired. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Champ, the pass to P. Pass to Champ. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Here's Smooth. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Harris. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The Mayor passes to Champ. Can't hit the reverse layup. Gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. That one drops for him.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
He passes to Smooth. Here's Champ. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From deep, Richardson doesn't get it to drop for him.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Johnson, the pass to Shaken. A 3 ball. Johnson can't hit. Getting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's P. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got his second bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Harris. Good work defensively by Richardson.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Harris. Lawson with the defensive effort there.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. There's 53 seconds left. Here's Harris. And Lawson with the block.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Being 44% overall here in the first quarter. Here's the natural. He's got 8. Johnson outside. The natural, the pass to Town. 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Johnson. Here's the natural. This is the fadeaway jumper. Now, here is Lawson. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Down low. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Back to the action after this word. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Flash, P out there with P. Then it's Cool Hands, and it's Big Dog, and at the center, filling out the middle. And only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Mr. Moves out there with Harris, and it's the natural. Then it's Tiny, and it's Johnson in at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Rebound by Johnson.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Daniel. Johnson outside. Tiny, the pass to Daniels. Johnson outside. The 3. Here's the natural. And another shot, and it's blocked. Now, here's Patterson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Lawson. And the D. Patterson passes to B. The wing jumper off target. Gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Harris outside. And the pass to Tiny. Now Johnson. Kicks to Daniels. Harris outside. Johnson outside. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Johnson's got 5.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Flash passes to P. Good work there as it goes. 8 points for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Harris outside. Passes it to Daniels. It's tipped. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That's the big guy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Seems like nearly everyone, Brent, can shoot the 3. Records being broken every year. How long do you think this age of shooting is going to last?
The tipping point, I'm not sure where that is, but the fact that the Houston Rockets in the past 2 seasons have done what it is that they've done, shooting more 3s than 2s for 2 consecutive seasons, is just a mind-boggling thing for me, Kevin. I think.
But where has it gotten?
Well, I think that we're kind of at
the tipping
maximum.
point.
I think we are at the tipping point. I don't know how much more you can do, but the teams that are seeing those other teams having success with it are trying to emulate it without the talent that you have. So the next few years are going to be interesting to see how it is or where it is that a transformative player maybe brings the game back towards inside the 3-point line, or what strategies change to create even more 3-point shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Tiny. No points in the game yet for him. AI outside. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Tiny. Out left to the wing. Here's the natural. They get it again. And Lawson with the block. Patterson against Johnson. Patterson can't get it to go. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Daniels. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. And you look at P, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Off with the layup. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. No one covered.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Flash, and here's Lawson. Pass to Big Dog. From outside the arc, it's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
To the paint. Here's Ware. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ware's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Patterson. Tries a 3. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Patterson's got his first 3 points of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Smooth. 13th in field goal percentage. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado. And more often than not, he prevails. The pass to Shaken from deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. On Saturday, then on Monday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Richardson the pass to Smooth. Passes to the main. Poked away. Pass to Champ. Takes a 3. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Smooth passes to Ware. Here's Shake and Bake. Richardson covered. Pass to Daniel. From the arc. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Richardson attacking. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's coming off a 19-point game again. AI right side. His three-pointers off the mark. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Richardson outside. And there's the pass to the main. Patterson with it. And they're pushing it up. Here's shake and bake, and a strong finish with two hands.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Champ. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Early on, Brent, what are some of the intangibles you look for in a team that may be taking the next step?
First of all, is the player who's returning that's shouldering most of the responsibility, is he any better than last season, Kevin? Now, has there been some growth in his game? Secondarily,
the great ones always grow.
They always do, and they're really sharp usually coming out of summertime, and they're ready to go. Second thing is, has the roster been tinkered with a little bit or tweaked a little bit to enhance what it is that the skill set of the star player is going to provide for their team throughout the next 8 months of the season?
He's off on the second, and 44% from the field in the second. And here's Richardson. An 11-point game for him in the win again. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smooth. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they've gotten away from the inside game this quarter. It was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan. Work it inside and punish the D down low.
It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. 1:57 left now here in the second. Passes it to Shaken. Off target from three-point range. Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Richardson gets a wide open look. That one's good from the corner. Richardson's got 4 points this quarter. Shake and bake. Richardson covered. Shake and bake. Passes to Daniels. There's the natural. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Shaken from deep three-point range. And that one is on.
Having a hand up in your face.
As good as you can do without getting bent.
Here's Richardson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's shake and bake. Richardson covered. Daniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Daniels has got his third basket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Champ, the pass to Richardson. Here's the lob to the hoop. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Daniel. Inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's Champ, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. It's Richardson on the wing. Baseline jumper. It's not going to go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The away team up 3. We're going to step. The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jones. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball. That's why they had so many assists in the first half. And they're not just relying on...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You kind of like what P has done in this game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The mayor is out there with P. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Champ. And it's Smooth in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, we have a break in the action. Now let's check out the league's best shooting team.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Being 39% from the floor at their best. Shake and bake out there with AI. And there's Smooth. And it's the natural. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now Richardson. 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Here's the natural. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So it's the visitors now. Left side, Harris. Can't get it to fall.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And Richardson drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The pass to Shaken. Pushing it up. Here's Champ. And he taps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
There's the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Here's the mayor. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Being under 40% all in all for the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line, being 40% from the field. Pass to Smooth. Richardson outside. To the inside. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 13.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight. Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's the break. Here's the natural. No good with the layup.
Well, if they got a favorite play, Kevin, it might be time to break it out. 0 of 4 to start it.
They get a hand on it. He passes to the main. Here's Smooth for the lead. That one goes in. 9 points in the game so far.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
On the way, Harris. 10 points for him. Here's Smooth. Richardson cover. Here's Ware. No good on the triple. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. They get it back. Here's Champ. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And he makes the first. Johnson, he's checked in for AI. Good on both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harris looking it over. Has to shake and clock at 4. Now here's Johnson from deep. He can't get that one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Lawson drives in, and the shot goes in. Lawson's got his second bucket tonight.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
There's shake and bake. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Johnson. Here's Smooth. Lawson defending. Here's the natural. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's shake and bake. Harris outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the pass to Harris. On the wing, Harris. Here's Smooth. Rebounded by Flash. Gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's shake and bake. On the wing, Harris. Looking to end his cold spell. It's blocked. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're running. Here's the natural. Keeps it alive.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Out to the wing. He passes to Smooth. Lawson right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Champ. Off target at the rim.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Johnson outside. Harris outside.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Champ, the pass to Flash. Passes it to Champ. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. Being 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Smooth. No good with the layup. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. That's to beat. Here's Smooth, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Harris. He's putting up about 21 points per 9 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. And you talk about a difference maker. He's a factor inside with his length and activity.
When you look at bigs, you talk to them about 2 key components: protect the rim and pound the glass. And intimidation, that helps too.
The pass to Shaken. Back to Harris. Over Lawson. Harris, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Got a hand on it. Lawson outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. The first one falls. And Lawson hits 2 free throws. Been terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Patterson against Johnson. Pass to Daniel. Off target from outside. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Patterson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And a moment to see numbers for Richardson. Second in free throw percentage, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. That's why he's second in the league in free throw percentage. Passes it to Harris. Daniels with it. Here's shake and bake. Harris drives in. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. Take a look at Harris, one of the game's best, second in the league.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get through.
Well, the effort plays are very important. That's what these guys do. Like you said, the rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot can sometimes make the difference between winning or going home with your tail between your legs.
And the first one drops. No good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Right on the bucket. 13 points for Smooth.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here's shake and bake. He has 5. 6 to shoot from deep. Johnson, that one no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Offensive rebound. Smooth. A beautiful reverse layup. Smooth's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Lemaire is checked in for Pete. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Lemaire passes to Richardson. And it's blocked. Harris against Patterson. Here's Daniels, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
So much talk about 48 minutes. The team with the lead letting its guard down now.
And Ware pulls it down. In the low 30% right now on ugly offensive performance. Harris outside. Shoots from the baseline. No good on that one. And so it's the home team enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensive. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. He out there with cool hands. Then there's the Mayor. Then there's Richardson. And it's Smooth in at the center position. Pass to Harris. Daniels with it. Johnson surveying the floor. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Smooth. Lawson in the corner. Now the pass to the Mayor. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And here comes the break. Here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation. And the delivery, Kevin, on time, on target.
Passes to Smooth. Pass to the Mayor. From deep. A rebound by Johnson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Harris. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Richardson the pass to Lawson. The layup off target. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And stolen by Patterson. To the middle. Here's Smooth. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Johnson kicks to Harris. Knocked away. And stolen by Patterson. Here's Smooth. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Smooth passes to Johnson. It's tipped. Harris outside. Here's the pass to Smooth. Shot clock at 6. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Patterson can't get it to go.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. So both teams making some changes here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his three.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
He passes to Champ. Down low. Off with the layup. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Smooth. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
He passes to Smooth. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. Count it.
It's not rocket science. At some point, the defense has to show more urgency getting back in transition.
Passes it to the main. Pass to Champ. Six on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. No good that time.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The natural, the pass to Smooth. Takes it off the glass. Smooth's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And there's the pass to Champ. He is guarded by Johnson.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempt since the start of the fourth quarter. Harris against Richardson. Harris misses.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Here's P. Pass to the main. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now, here's AI. Johnson outside. Pass to the national. Here's Ware. No good from the wing. In the fourth quarter down around 31%. Not playing with as much energy here lately.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Harris. The pass to the net. And here's AI. And no good. The try spell continuing for him.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
The Mayor passes to Richardson. Here's Smooth. Passes it to the Mayor. Lets it go with the three. The shot, no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And here is Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Shake and Bates checked in for Johnson. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw. Shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Champ. To the paint. Here's Smooth. And that one, good. Smooth's got 21 in the game. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Harris against Richardson. Harris's shot is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Cloak loose. And here's the fast break. Here's P. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James, whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan, too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation, to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
He misses the free throw. Checked in for Pete. He hits the second from the line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's Francis. Now the pass to Big Guy. Here's Francis. Clock at 6. Now Rush. And he banks in the layup.
This week throughout the night, you could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Tiny. Passes it to the Beast. Here's Smooth. Here's Tiny. No good from outside. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling